All right, you guys. Guys, gotta give me a moment. Of course, I'm using Restream and my Twitch just got raided by fuckboy Haas. So hold on, you guys. I need to block all these. So hold on, please. Since all y'all here, bots, might as well throw some ads up. Why don't? Hey, Ron, do you see all the ones that say Haas, HOSS? I need to block and ban each and every one of those. They just did the mass follow as soon as I started the stream up. As soon as I started the stream up. Yeah, each one go through. I'm starting from the bottom of the list, where the first one is, I did Haas Pets, Haas Wobble, Haas Fall. I'm doing Haas Scent right now. Start from the top and just start banning them. Ban them and block them. And hopefully we meet in the middle. If you can help your boy out. Guarantee. Why is it doing that? I hate the dudes that do this hot stuff. I would like to smack fire out of them. Trying to update my YouTube stuff. What about the guarantee one? Make sure, besides banning them, also block too, so we don't have to deal with them coming back to the stream. Okay, you got purpose. Okay, that's where I stopped at when I was going over. Okay, let's make sure they blocked. Yeah, I always ban them and then actually block them as well to make sure whoever's using the profile can't just come back and mess around again, so I won't see them ever again. So, such a pest. Come on now. Yeah, that's just while you're sitting there, just block them. That's why you're sitting there, just block them as well, just to make sure. It's so crazy. I got over 500,000 accounts blocked and banned through the program. They just keep doing it more and more. Okay. Yeah, getting them banned is a great start. I just want to go through the whole process with them as well, just to make sure. But thank you for doing that, man. Appreciate you. And I was just gonna hop on and go right into the video because they actually uploaded early, and the title of this episode is "What If Ultron Won," which will be still gonna be a good watch. We just gotta finalize this nonsense. I'm gonna leave it in sub only for a minute, just because we got the little house raid. Another reason why I've been like really thinking about mostly just streaming on YouTube again and leaving Twitch alone for a while. Tired of doing this every time I open up my Twitch. There's like never a day since all this started I haven't been able to open my damn program and not seeing one adding me or something like that. I feel like Twitch as a whole has been being ass. It's crazy because soon as I pressed the button to go live, it was like throop, 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 throop. Yes, PJ, the episode was released a little bit early. I'm just dealing with some technical issues on my other live stream, but it's titled "What If Ultron Won?" That's the current episode I just released. So this is the league Ultron wins. You could be right. It's the future being told to us. Cause I still feel like the way they ended off that movie, they could easily bring it back. He's not like dead. He's a program. I know, right? He's like, but what's up, Real PJ? Thank you for checking out the channel. What have been your thoughts on the other What If episodes? There we go. Taking forever to get to the damn. So no problem. So far, I'm liking it. Yeah, I'm liking it too. I like the different direction they went. I really like the Marvel Zombies a lot. I mean, I like the ones with T'Challa's character. But the cool thing about the Marvel Zombies is that hold on. Oh, sorry about that. The cool thing about the Marvel Zombies is that it's actually coming to the big screen. You know what I'm saying? Like we're actually going to get either a TV series or a movie for the Marvel Zombies. And the person who wrote the episode and What If has already started, I guess, writing a script, a screener to see if it's going to work. So I'm like, that's going to be cool. And I think a lot of it is depending on how the multiverse of madness goes with going to that dark route. See if Marvel's trying to see if they can do it. So it's all testing the waters. Yeah, if you look at one of my videos, I have a video from it's about 2 weeks old, and it's a reaction video to Everything Always. He has a video talking about a conversation that he heard or had with one of the creators for the What If series for the Zombies episode. And they pretty much, I mean, I know it's not 100% confirmed, but the way they were discussing it and talking about it, it's almost like it's confirmed. So you should check it out. So, that's actually pretty exciting, to be honest. A live action Marvel Zombies, that would be crazy. That would be so cool, though. It'd be so cool to see. Let me see. It's yeah, I did it 2 weeks back. Here, let's see. That's the video. You can watch it afterwards. It should pop up for you. Okay, I think we got pretty much everything under control now. Savage Rhymes, we're gonna leave it in sub only for right now, just for a few minutes, and then we'll flip it into follow. Should I go sub only or follow only? So my guess is that Wanda could be a reason why live action zombies might happen. Yeah, Wanda could be a reason for. Especially, it depends on also who the big bad is for Doctor Strange. Could be it too. You know, that could be pretty cool. Let me turn this down. I got multiple sounds coming to my head right now. Okay. Yes, it could be Nightmare, because Nightmare, of course, in the comic books is, part of the whole situation dealing with our kids. But yes, the Nightmare is one of the characters that is a reference from the WandaVision series. He's one of the multiple bad guys. And he's also a villain for Doctor Strange. So it can work out perfectly to introduce him in the Multiverse of Madness, which would give us another reach into that dark realm, so they can see, so Marvel can test the waters to see how they can do successfully. You know what I'm saying? But we're about to get ready and watch this episode. I think we got everything situated over there on Twitch. I just, hate that as soon as I went live, some bots just raided the channel like that. Okay. Alright, I think we got it situated. I think we got it. Well, we do like a watch along, so the people that kind of visit, they watch it themselves, and I watch it and we just talk about it. I don't really show it because I don't want to get my channels banned. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why it's called a watch along. It's just a watch party. Okay, Fancy's coming over, so. Oh, no worries, no worries. So we're taking out of sub only mode. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I know she's coming over. I can hear her stream because I mod for her. But like I said, well, let's get this clock up. My clock need to be situated. Yeah, no, no bad. No worries. What's good, Miss Fancy? Had to take a sub only for you when you come over. Thank you for rating the channel. Truly appreciate you. What's up, Robot? How you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. For those that don't know, my name is Nonfiction. I am a variety streamer, but I'm really more so just chatting streamer. But we do play video games over here. Just lately, I've been doing a lot of just chatting. I really enjoy just chatting. But thank you for the Ravens fancy. I could hear your last match, so I know it was a little poop, but I know you did get a couple dubs, so that was dope. Okay, let me close. I had you up, so let me close these two. So I was about to punch my monitor. That's not good. Yeah, you don't want to pull a summit. Don't do that. Man. Okay. Fancy, can you do me a favor while you're here? If you're gonna be here for a few minutes, can you go through the activity feed? Me and Savage Rons, I think we blocked and banned them all. But can you just check and make sure we blocked and banned them all, please? If you can do that, that would be amazing. Robot. I'm just glad Ron's hopped in as soon as I started because he helped me out, kind of control the madness. I just threw it into sub only for a second and then did it. Nice to see. Sorry about the channel. Yeah, I had to re-up the Surrey bot. Actually, before we start this episode, let me make sure everything is straight with Surrey. I thought okay. It's crazy so many people are doing it. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just people are getting hit left and right, and it's so crazy to see it. I'm actually going to head out because spoilers. I'm on. Oh, you only on episode 3? Yeah, I don't want to. I would hate to spoil it for you. So when you get a chance, come. If you catch up, come back. I think there's one more episode. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So I'd hate to spoil for you, PJ, but thank you for stopping by. I mean, a robot. You got to catch up, man. Got to catch up. It's some pretty good episodes though. Some really entertaining ones. Okay, I think life is okay. I think we're caught up on life. let's get it back together. Everything, yep. Your stream is good. All right. Surreybot is rejoined. I remind myself to tip Surreybot. Okay, there, man. Thank you so much, Fancy. I appreciate you. Yeah, we went through and banned and blocked. So my thing is, I don't know, like, really what else to do. Really don't know what else to do. It just sucks that you go through what's up. Uprenda. Well, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the YouTube channel. All right, Fancy. Be right back for sure. All right, so we finally got life situated where we can actually get this episode started. So once again, my name is Nonfiction. We do a watch along every Wednesday morning for the What If series. We've done it for the What If series, for WandaVision, for Falcon Winter Soldier, for Loki, and like I said, now we have the What If. Basically, what we do is see the timer that's underneath this camera. Start the timer. When the timer gets 10 seconds, we all click play. And we all click play, and you watch it where you're at. I watch it where I'm at, and we talk about it. We can talk about it during, after, whenever, beforehand. Doesn't matter. And if you don't, you like it, you don't like it, you don't have to say anything negative or anything. I mean, you can still have your opinion, a voice of your opinion, but it's just, let's just have fun with it. Thank you those over there on Twitch, and appreciate all you guys over there on YouTube. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. All right, I think we're all good. And those also over there on the YouTube, just like on Twitch, I am a partner or affiliate with Twitch and YouTube, so I do have, we have subs on Twitch, and we also have members on YouTube. So if you're looking to join a community that you want to be a part of and get exclusives from the community itself, definitely hit that subscribe button or hit that members button. But thank you for being here. Truly appreciate you. Let's get it started, y'all. Once again, like I said, you see the timer at the bottom. Once it hits 10 seconds is when you start your episode. Ten seconds and we go. 6 seconds and counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Do not skip the intro. Do not skip the intro. Keep the intro in so we all can be on the same timeline. And plus, who skips the intro? You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's some where it's really anticipated, like with the Falcon Winter Soldier, and I want to skip the intro so many times. It's getting late, so I'll get some sleep later on. No worries, no worries. Oh, I can start editing some videos on my YouTube. Have a great day. You have a great night as well. I got to create some more videos too from my YouTube. I took a little time off because of IRL. Welcome back, Miss Fancy. How are you doing? Thank you for subscribing, The Real PJ. Appreciate you. Welcome to the YouTube family. Since I got to go tonight, now I'm trying and rank up on Valorant. Oh, okay. You said I'm mad at you. I do have a Valorant account. I haven't played it in a long time, but I do have one. Yeah, I decided to pop up when people talk about Valorant. What If? Written by Matthew Chauncey. Chauncey? Dear brother Noopsy. Oh, Lord. Starting out with Black Widow, huh? Oh, thank you for the subscription over on the other channel too, PJ. Appreciate you. That's dope. That's dope of you. Damn, he shot off like 10 bows like that. That's a lot of Ultrons. I'll give you a shout out in a second, but thank you for subscribing to the channel. I'm one of the very few people who actually really enjoyed the Ultron movie, especially the ending, the fight scene at the ending. With what was that? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, did you subscribe to? Thank you so much. What up, Ack? What's up, Miss Fancy? You got a question? What's your question? Ack, we had to start late. We had some issues on Twitch, so we're just really getting into it. We got bot rated over on our other channels, so we had to fix that before we started. I've seen and heard people have channels on YouTube for just shorts. Is that a better way for the shorts to get discovered? It could be. There's been like I've watched a couple of videos, people trying to figure out if having shorts on your regular channel is a good thing or a bad thing, and there's no definite information to say it's right or wrong. But there are people that just have just short channels. Yes, like honestly, you can create a channel that's just your shorts and take all your TikToks and put them on the YouTube individually. That's what people do. That's what I've done. I've taken some of my TikToks that have like 0 views and put them on YouTube, and they've gotten thousands of views. Because Lulu is in the process of making a YouTube channel for you. Yeah, a lot of the big streamers and big content creators are doing just short channels. Even like Mr. Beast has a just short channel. Tim Tam I think he has one that's doing just shorts now too. My personal opinion to Peter is that if Peter don't want someone close to him to die in this third film, then first he has to capture Green Goblin, otherwise he'll pay for it. So I was thinking of doing the same. Yeah, you should try it. Only Strange Supreme can help the watcher. Pretty much only in this series, what if Strange Supreme is like the closest thing to like a godly figure. But you should try it, Fancy. You should definitely try. Oh wow, damn, they just bombed everything. But definitely try and just throw over your TikToks into your short channel. Oh snap! Okay, the purple guy's here. Damn, he just cut that fool in half. Like, eh. We talk more about the robots than I thought I got so stone. Well, I'm still watching it, so I'll let you know. Oh, that's why he had that suit in the end of the other one. I like how they showed his new outer skeleton looking like the Ultron from the movie. I like how they did that. This is Supreme Ultron. Damn. I just looked at Tim Tam short channel. Yeah. But a lot of the big guys are doing it, and I think it's because it's a different type of traffic you can get. That's cool. You still upload it on mail and everything, just like the. Yep, yep. You you just create a you just create your own thumbnail that's specific for the shorts. So when people see them, they know it's the shorts. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a different thumbnail. This is a real simple one. That just says nonfiction shorts. It's not on all my shorts, but I have it. I'm going to have to do that. Yeah, just transfer everything. Every TikTok you have, transfer them to YouTube. She called him Skynet. Damn. They at the center of the damn earth. That's crazy. Damn, he just destroyed everything. Oh, that was his goal. So I wonder if it's like Marvel's way of saying that he could have never done it without the stones because of all the other opponents that would have came at him. Oh, he can sense the Watcher now. Justice for Mandarin, Death Dealer, Taskmaster, and all the others. I know, right? So he said there's still hope for the universe, huh? So what are they looking for at the KGB archives? I like how they went kind of comic accurate with Hawkeye too, with the arm. Pretty impressive. The Taskmaster shield. Arnim Zoloff? Oh yeah, Ultron is like hunting. He's hunting the Watcher. He's like, what are you doing? The Watcher's like, the answer is right there. He said, that was my Bob. Oh, Ultron has cracked the fourth wall to the multiverse. He said, put our eggs in the Marley Crushable basket. Arnim Zola. He said, Clint Francis? He said 9. Says redoing the blocks through commander route again. I need to do that, especially now. Does it give you another crazy number like before? There's still over 400,000? Oh my goodness. That's kind of crazy. Well, I don't plan on streaming tomorrow, so I can figure out how I'm gonna do. Cause I need to record videos. I mean, with house making no nothing. Yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily surprising with it being so many. It's just that it's so many, you know. Yeah, and the big follow accounts too. It's just, you know, I don't get when the person or persons who are doing this is like, you know, you're affecting people's like livelihoods. I like how Black Widow has Taskmaster Shield. Oh, that's a cool arrow. Oh, they reversed it. They reversed it, huh? Oh, okay. Okay, they gave him his moment. They gave him his moment, like they gave her in Endgame. What's up, Miguel? You say how long until it starts? Well, it's already technically it's already started. Oh, I don't show it. Superhero landing. I missed your WP, but what about the plot hole of how the stones work outside of its universe? His universe. Well, I mean, it is a plot hole, yes, but it's a comic book. All comic books have some version of a plot hole. But also too, where they're at, Isaac, that space that they're fighting in, I don't know how it's regulated as far as time space. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how it would how it kind of dictates towards the multiverse. If it's its own thing where anything can work in there power wise, or it's actually a separate universe, space, and time. Even though it's like a hallway between universes, if you when you look the way you look at it. You said I didn't realize you were watching everything. Oh wait, no, it's okay. You're fine. Yeah, we actually started at 2, But on the other channel that I'm streaming on, there was like a bot raid that was not a good thing. So we had to block all those bots. It took about a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes to do that. And then we were raided by my homie Miss Fancy. Oh, did he upgrade? The watchers upgraded on that ass, huh? Oh, I like that. I like how they're breaking through the time walls, the multiverse walls. That's pretty cool. That was like a Galactus reference. Did anybody catch that Galactus reference right there? Oh, this is another universe where Steve Rogers is president. This is cool, actually, how they're doing it. How he's punching him through time and space. This is definitely like a comic book. Okay, so okay, hold on. Let's see what happens here. He said, "Do you want me to say it?" Oh yeah. So now it's like, what we know that the What If series, though it's a cartoon, is actually affecting the MCU, and we know that because we know that Peggy Carter will show up in Doctor Strange from this series. We know that Loki started this series from the end of his series. We know that the zombies, Marvel Zombies, is possibly going to be either a live action TV series or a movie. It's already in the works. Now, with this episode, and we know the Watchers are already part of MCU. We've seen them in the series already. So now the question is, how dark is the Multiverse of Madness really gonna go? And the question I've always had after watching Ultron is, will we see Ultron back in the series? Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Welcome to the family, and thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. So this is going to be very interesting. If you're over on YouTube, definitely hit that like button, give it a thumbs up. Appreciate you. We try to do this for every episode. Of course, like today, we don't always start on time because we ran into a lot of technical difficulties over on our sister channel on Twitch. But my question after the Ultron movie was, I never thought that Ultron was dead. I never thought that Ultron was dead. I never thought he was finished. I just thought he was lost in internet. The internet, if for people don't know, the internet is the hugest thing in the world. It's huge. There's no borders to it. It can go anywhere. So because it can go anywhere, that includes satellite signals, all that stuff. That's technically part of it. That's the internet. So I always felt that he was just lost and broken up into the internet by Ultron and by Tony's tech. So I always wondered, will he make an appearance? And now we have that answer. It's a good possibility, very good possibility he'll make a true reemergence into the MCU now. What's up, Jonathan? Finally, a real Age of Ultron story. Yeah, and it was actually pretty good. And they could have done this in a movie, but with all the special effects, this would have been a very expensive movie to do. Very, very expensive. And I think just what they did in the few minutes that they had, the 30 minutes that they had, it was good. But also, it gives you more what if questions. Like, okay, so like I said, we know that these episodes are affecting the 616 and everything around it. So now the question is, will we see a new Ultron? And I don't know if you guys caught on to it, that when he was fighting the Watcher, and he kind of threw the Watcher through the multiverse, and the Watcher landed on that planet, and he was about to eat that planet. When he went to go eat it, if you notice how his head looked with the horns and everything, it looked like Galactus. So I'm like, nice little nod, nice little Easter egg. I like that. So this what if I know it's cartoons, not everybody's things, not everybody's bag, but just take it for the implications on the MCU multiverse. Because we don't even know what else coming out of the multiverse that we're going to get. We don't know. So, I mean, episode 7, The Watcher, Watch Ultron enters Party Thor's universe. How you watch it? Does episode 7 happen after episode 8? I mean, it could happen. Episode 7 could be happening technically simultaneous as episode 8 is happening. It's just documented as episode 8. It doesn't mean that it happened afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Because episode 8 can be all pre-7. It's just the way they document it. Because if you notice, he comes towards the end of the party and he has the stones already. He has the suit and the stones. So in episode 8, when he actually gets the stones, it could be at the moment where he showed up in 7. They just didn't show it in 8, but we know that's how it happened. And that's confusing, but that's what, to me, makes sense. You know what I'm saying? At least that's how it makes sense to me. So I'm, with stuff like that, you got to think a little bit outside the box and think, okay, how is this possible? Because it's not impossible. I wonder if the Infinity War version of the Avengers could beat this version of Ultron, but I don't think they could be. I don't know. But I mean, if it's actually the whole crew, just having the combination of this version of Captain Marvel, because this version is even more OP than the version that we have in the MCU, and then we have towards the end of that series kind of a reminiscent version of Old Man Thor. So he's definitely more powerful. So it's a possibility, but it had to be a hell of a game plan. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be like the movie. So, but I'm hoping that this Ultron shows up. Like, bring him back. I enjoyed Ultron in the movie. I know a lot of people didn't. I actually liked the movie a lot. So, and plus I liked it because that's when we got the new Avengers. You know what I'm saying? And then welcome to the channel, Jonathan Lindstedt, Deep Maples, David Armstrong. Appreciate you, Isaac Downey. Welcome to the channel, you guys. Part 3 next week, supposedly from buddies who seen Venom tonight. The posting will play What If and No Way Home. I've heard that. I've heard that it plays into No Way Home big time. And of course now, because they made the announcement, about 2 months back, that Venom is officially part of the MCU, which came with the deal for the most recent Spider-Man contract signing. So that's what Sony got Venom added to the MCU. That was part of their deal. Now, will he show up in Spider-Man? I don't think so, but there could be nods towards him or a mention by one of the villains who knows about him. So we'll see. But I mean, from what I've heard about the final scenes in the post-credit scenes, could be some big implications. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing it. The first movie, I don't think it was it's not the best, but it was enjoyable. I did enjoy it because it was something different. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't your typical MCU film or origin. I wish they could have did the origin a slight bit different in the introduction of characters, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's Sony. Sit right there with you. Yeah. But as far as the implications, I love what If is doing. I love what they're doing with it, and I'm glad that they're going to continue this series, which is better for the MCU as a whole, because they don't have to worry about making movies about every little thing. They just do a What If series and kind of nod towards those questions that we all have, and kind of answer some of those questions, but leave more questions to create the universe and make it even bigger. Because I think, especially with the Eternals coming in play now, I think whatever happens in the Eternals is the direct implication as to why we get the X-Men in the MCU. I think they're the reason we get the X-Men. Period. Like, I think I think that's what it is. Doctor Strange will be a big play into how we get the West Coast Avengers with who they're bringing into that movie, and Miss Marvel's movie. I think that'll be a play into the West Coast Avengers as well, because of the young Avengers that's coming in, or that will be coming in. And I hope with Miss Marvel series we get a retry at the Inhumans. I really want the Inhumans to come into the MCU. I know it's going to take some time because of how Fox badgered that series, but I hope that we get a retry. I don't know if Ultron is going to go into the main MCU again, because there's no more Iron Man and no Avengers, but he could come back in the future. Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. I don't think he'll be in like the next couple of Avengers movies, but then we don't know for sure, but we have an idea that the next Avenger movie is going to be within the next 3 years. It's not going to be soon, because they kind of have to rebuild the stories or rebuild the teams. So I think we're going to have actual multiple teams, because we're going to have the Young Avengers and we're going to have the actual Avengers. But I think once we have Fantastic Four in play, which will be towards the end of this phase, is right before they launch the new Avengers, basically. So we have the new Captain America, Falcon America. We have Bucky. We have Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, Thor, technically, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Who else do we have? I know I'm probably forgetting somebody. And then technically, if they're going to bring Venom over, Venom could become part of the Avengers, but I doubt it. He could, because it is Agent Venom. He could become Agent Venom, and he's not necessarily be an Avenger, but he could just help. And then also, if they bring Daredevil into Spider-Man, he could be somebody that helps, not necessarily an Avenger. 5'4" little man syndrome Wolverine. Oh yeah, I can't wait till we bring in the new Wolverine. Now, the person I really want to be Wolverine, like when I look at him, I see Wolverine. Is well, not see, I had the name, and don't you hate when you have the name, you just blank on it? But it's his dad is a famous actor. Um, but he's been in a couple movies already, and he was in the first Suicide Squad. I think his first name is Scott. But when I look at him, I see Wolverine. Like I really see it. Um, Scott Eastwood. I think Scott Eastwood would be a pretty good Wolverine. Let me see how tall he is. And he's relatively young. You know what I'm saying? He's in his 30s. You think he's too tall? How tall is he? I felt he was short because when he was standing next to the old boy that played Rick Flag, he felt short. But I think he has the look though. Like he has like the jaw structure. If you throw some sideburns on his joint and give him the hairdo, I think he looks like Wolverine. I mean, let's be honest. The current Wolverine that we have is way too tall, but he worked. I know he wasn't comic accurate, but he worked. And I would love to get him in a current MCU movie. And I know that Kevin Feige and Ryan Reynolds have been trying to get him into at least one movie so he can officially retire in the MCU. Let me see. Oh yeah, he's 5'11". Yeah, he's like 6 inches too tall. Hugh Jackman is he's taller than 6'3". Really? Oh yeah, but he was. I mean, Scott Eastwood is 5'11". We're not gonna get a 5'4". You're not. I'm taller than 5'4", and I think that even you'd have to really sell the story to make him believable in real life as at 5'4". He'd have to be great actor, swole, good looking, but like it's super athletic. And not saying it's impossible. Not saying it's impossible, but you still got to sell an image, and Marvel has to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, no, Harry Potter. You think? I'd have to see. I'd have to see him. I'd have to see him. I have to see him in dressed up. I can't because right now I have only Harry Potter in my mind. But I didn't see him. I did not see him in that movie he did. Um, the more recent movie he did, where he's like had the guns and stuff. I'd have to watch that to get an idea. So now that you say that, I'm gonna have to watch that movie. So I'm gonna have to watch that movie to see if I can get away with the idea of him being Harry Potter. It just would be weird. It'll be weird. This episode proves that Watcher's biggest enemy is his mouth. Because if he didn't open his mouth, Ultron don't. Yeah, if he would stop talking sometimes, Ultron wouldn't even know he was there. You said he can't. Who you talking about? You talking about the Harry Potter kid, or you talking about Scott Eastwood? Well, because you also remember Supreme Strange heard him too. Well, actually, no, both Strangers, Supreme and regular Strange, both heard him. But it's always been known from when you read certain comic books that Strange is aware of him. You say, you know, I read can't, but you say can act. Let's see. You know what? Listen, are there any Canadian actors that could play him? I think it would be dope to actually bring a true Canadian actor to play him. Yeah, David, I immediately read Kent, so that's why I was saying, oh, you said Kent. Just like how we, with CB Lou, we went to Canada to get him. So, excuse me. I wonder if we could find a Canadian actor, or like even like a French Canadian actor to really give off that vibe. I think that'd be pretty dope. What if final episode should be at least 50? I would hope so, Techno. That would be dope if it was, like almost like a mini movie. Does anybody know what the final episode title is? I had a list of the titles, and I just misplaced it. I don't know what happened to it. I had it saved on my computer, and I can't find it now. So I think I might have erased it by accident, trying to clean out my computer. But I had a list of like most of the titles. But like I said, even though Scott Eastwood is still, he's 5'11", he's not 6 feet, I think he still will be a good Wolverine. That's who I want when I see him. I am back. How many profiles you got? Honestly, I hope that the MCU doesn't become like modern comics, because already all the lore is getting confusing for casual viewers when the lineup isn't that good right now. Yeah, the MCU, if you notice, with the MCU, the comics are now mirroring the MCU a lot more, and I think it's because they're seeing what's selling as far as the movies, and so they're going off the movies, and that's how they're selling the comics. Even though a lot of the comic readers aren't following MCU like that, they still want their comics like normal. You know what I'm saying? But that's where the MCU, Marvel as a whole, has made a lot of changes, because their comics weren't selling as much as they were in the past. And like certain ones were really selling pretty well. Spider-Man, of course, has been like their top seller for years. And then, what's the kids? The kids from the West Coast. They had a TV series on Hulu. I mean, on FX. Their comic book series was selling like crazy when it first dropped. That's why I was hoping they would get a TV series, but they got it on FX. And of course, FX is under the parent company of Fox. So when they got the Fox thing, that series pretty much got shelved, because they were supposed to get a third season. But once the purchase came over, then we got hit with COVID, and so of course they probably never gonna do that series. I have a theory. Can the 10 Rings be of Kang? Because Wong don't know anything about 10 Rings, so it could be from the future. I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible, and that's what this What If series is really telling you. Like telling you that anything is possible, to expect the unexpected. Because even right now, yes, Feige has his plan, but he has a multi-layered plan where it's like, okay, if this works out, if these movies work out, then we can go this route. But if not, then we stop here and go over here and go this route. You know what I'm saying? So it's a possibility. Because I mean, of course, they said they're from, they're not of this world, or at least of any tech or magic or sorcery that they've seen. So that could be anything. But that also gives a nod to them going to the outer space realm too. Because the Protector, aka Fing Fang Foom, he's an alien. You know what I'm saying? I wish they still would have somehow used the Fing Fang Foom, even though they called him the Protector. You know what I'm saying? But the idea of the rings being in existence in MCU because of Kang the Conqueror, I wouldn't see a technical issue with that. Of course, you have your comic book heads that would have an issue with it, but people have to realize that the Marvel comics and the MCU, though they're using the Marvel comics as source material, it's not the blueprint. So because it's not the blueprint, they can deviate however they want to make the stories make sense on the big screen. That's the difference. And a lot of people can't get past that point. You know what I'm saying? But his name is Daniel Radcliffe. The name just popped in my head. Harry Potter's name is Daniel Radcliffe. I'd have to, let me see. Well, they say he's 5'5", so let's pull up some pictures. Let's see. I know this might sound sus, but Daniel Radcliffe, muscles. I just want to see if they have any pictures. See how he will look. Okay, that's not his body. I know that for sure. Because that's from Superman. Oh, it's funny they have him as one of the actors that can pull off Wolverine. That's funny that you say that. They have him on the list. Like, looking at him like fully bearded up, it's a possibility. It's actually I can kind of see it with him with the beard and the pandemic hair. I can see it. And of course, MCU trainers, they can get him on the right meal plan to get him jacked. Because they did it to Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman was looking like a beast, especially in the last ones. Even though he was old man Logan, he still was jacked. Like, god damn. You said there's Radcliffe Wolverine fan art. Is it really? Well, just a heads up for anybody out there that want to. I'm on Twitter, Instagram as Nonfiction. Also, there's links in the description for the Discord. Discord, we're still trying to get it popping. So if you use that, definitely come through and let me know that you're coming from YouTube, because then I'll put you in a specific room just for you, like YouTube people. But currently there are a handful of people that follow me on Instagram from YouTube and from the What If series that have been sharing information, things that they find from their friends in Los Angeles. So it's been pretty cool, and we have some good conversations in the comments. In the DMs in Instagram. But I have a question: are Eternals also dead in this universe, or they do not exist in this universe? In the What If universe, is that if you're asking for the What If universe, I don't think that they're dead. I just think that they're just not showing them. Just like the X-Men, they're not dead. They're just not showing them. And I think part of the reason is for the Eternals, they don't want to reveal anything before the movie comes out. And the same thing I think with the X-Men, or anything referencing X-Men, or even like Deadpool. They don't want to reveal anything because they have stuff coming out for them. They don't want to ruin their introductions. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to introduce them in a cartoon way. You want to let them get their moment on the big stage. So they're not gonna introduce them. If they did, I would be highly surprised. I would be really, really surprised, to be honest with you. Of course, we're all here for it, but it's doubtful. But let me see. See Radcliffe, Wolverine art. That's pretty funny. You know, like I said, looking at him with the beard and stuff, he could actually work, especially as a young Wolverine. He could actually kind of work. I don't know why people keep thinking they're gonna do Keanu Reeves as Wolverine. That doesn't make sense. Trying to see. They only have. I see the pictures with him like next to a Wolverine. Oh wait, what's this one? Is that even his? Whoever did that one, they did such a good job. We don't even really like Daniel Radcliffe. Like that's crazy. Oh, let me see if I can put it on here. Here, let's see. Why is it doing this? There we go. Because I had this for something else. Come on. This is stupid. Here, we're gonna delete this. So gonna sign off. Need to catch up with the new season. Yeah, I haven't watched none of the new season of Doom Patrol. Here's to more animal vegetables on the road, man. um, it's a funny thing that before Eternals we are getting Guardians of the Multiverse and What If final episode, and also before Dark Avengers we're getting Sinister 6. Yeah, but I mean it's basically how it's just kind of worked its way up. You know what I'm saying? Just because of how the movies have been created and came out. You know. Uh, there we go. Just so you guys can see. That's how it looks. Which I'm like, you know, it's not. It's crazy. It's actually pretty cool. Whoever did this one did a really good job. You can tell whoever they took their time, but it looks pretty cool. But it because it doesn't look like Daniel Radcliffe, it doesn't look like Harry Potter. I'm like, it might actually be able to work, you know. But thank you, David Armstrong, for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hopefully, hopefully everything works out where we can do the last and final episode next Wednesday morning. Hope to catch you guys there as well. I'm not surprised that Iron Man is dead again in this episode. Yeah, I think they've made a point saying, I think they're making a point that his death was a set point and it can't be changed. I think that's why I think his is a set point for sure. But I no longer think Black Widow's is, because she's been in too many episodes. But also, the director's cut of the Black Widow movie actually has her alive at the end. If you didn't already know, spoiler. Yes, there's another version that when the sister is at her gravestone and she whistles, somebody whistles back. So that was the alternate version that they did not show in the theaters. So with that, I'm like, I think they can explain it by saying with Cap returning the stone and putting it back in its original place, therefore it's technically reversed time. and gave her back her life. I'm with it. Because I really did not like that they killed her off in the movie. I think because of how she, her, Clint and Natasha, because they were human, of course they had some superhuman or heightened human abilities. They still were the human aspects of the movies. And I think once you kill those off, you kind of take away some of that aspect of the movie. And I didn't like that they killed her off. And especially killed her off before even giving her her own movie. And I know a long time ago they talked about giving her own movie. That's why you've seen her in all those solo movies beforehand. Like all those movies she was getting while she was playing Black Widow were all test movies to see how she would do in her numbers. And they felt in the beginning that she would not garner enough attention to sell a Marvel movie. So unfortunately, we got it after she passed. So Technofist, do you know if that's going to be the name of the last episode? The Guardians of the Multiverse type thing? But okay, so right now, Daniel Radcliffe being at 5'5", I think would be a good addition. But he got to be on top of his athleticism. And he gotta really act. Like, he gotta act. I need full on Wolverine. I don't need no wizardry. None of that bull crap. But like I said, I just because I don't know, I just with Scott, I want to see it. I see it in his face, and I think it's dope. I can see it. But let's see. All right. I think today allows, even though the stream started off on a bad foot with the Haas raid, which to you, Haas, screw you and everything you stand for. We still got a good stream, and thank you guys for stopping by on Twitchers as well as the YouTube. Definitely appreciate you. You can I'm just glad. I'm happy that people stop by. I'm happy that people have enjoyed these streams because I've enjoyed them. And I just realized before Fancy catches on to it, let me fix something. Because I typed something incorrectly and she hasn't seen it yet. So you can't talk about me just yet. I don't know if she notices. Yeah, man, F-Hoss. Supremely F-Hoss. Said, don't take me wrong, but I think in Shang... What was that? Thank you for subscribing to the channel, David Armstrong. Welcome to the Fiction Fam, brother. Appreciate you. Man, thank you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate your conversation on this stuff. But Technofist said, don't take me wrong, but I think in Shang-Chi movie, more important is giving to Mandarin, which is a good thing. Yes, they gave the just due to Mandarin, and in Shang-Chi, yes, he's the bad guy. Or if you haven't seen him, spoiler, he's one of them. But at the same time, you can understand why he's doing what he's doing. You don't even feel like really what he's doing is the bad thing. The fact is that who he has to go against to do it is what makes it bad. You know what I'm saying? but you understand, like you 100% understand the whole issue and what's going on. Like, if you lost what he lost, you would try to get it back too. So you know it's not, and I think that made him a compelling villain. And I just wish, once again, Marvel kills off villains. Spoiler. Sorry, once again. Spoiler. Let's make this bigger. But thank you for subscribing to the YouTube family, David Armstrong. I appreciate you. As you see, we do watch-alongs for Marvel series. The reason why we do Marvel series is because Marvel doesn't really attack us content creators. They don't really block our videos, so it makes it easier to do stuff like this. And I think even to a point I can show parts and bits and pieces and they probably would not block my videos. I can't do it for the other guys because they would block every single thing I put out. Especially if it's like soon as the video is dropping, it wouldn't be allowed. But so we do what if series, we do pretty much anything Marvel. So whatever next series is coming, we'll probably be doing as well, which is the Hawkeye series. So that's the plan. Fingers crossed. We do sports. We do football, Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, and we do occasional basketball streams. But also in the actual edit realm for our videos, we do reactions to trailers, music videos, movie reviews, music reviews, a little bit of everything. Even like I'm getting in also to doing food reviews because I'm working on eating healthier. So I do new product reviews for food, stuff like that, trying to help people out there that's just like myself, trying to find alternatives to certain items. But yeah, so thank you once again, appreciate you. Welcome to the Fiction Family, baby. But yes, the Shang-Chi movie is, if you have not seen it, I'm going to say this, if you have not seen it, and you can get to a place to see it safely. That's the key. To see it somewhere safely where you feel comfortable, and you know, if you're with friends and family where they feel comfortable, please watch it in a movie theater because the movie is visually beautiful. If you watch martial arts flicks, you know how many of them visually look stunning. This movie reminds you of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon on so many aspects of the color, of the effects, of the lighting, even the sound cues. It's such a good movie. The fighting and the choreography is done by Jackie Chan's people, so you know the stunt coordination, the scenes, the chain work in the different fight scenes is on point, and it looks really damn good. The action sequences are really good. Every actor picked for each role fit. Normally I'll have an issue with somebody. This is one of the very few movies I have an issue with. I don't have an issue with anybody. I'm a fan of Awkwafina, so I love her in this episode, in this movie. So if you're an MCU fan, you'll like the movie. If you're an MCU supporter, you'll like the movie. If you like martial arts, you'll love this movie. So if you like all those together, you're gonna love this movie. Such a good movie. And if you've seen the trailers do not spoil this movie at all. It's so much more to this movie that you just have no idea. Like, you have to watch it to understand. And right now, I'm only doing like reviews of movies, the ones I've seen. I'm not doing any spoiler reviews because I know people, because of how the world is, people are watching movies much later than normal. So if I watch it, I only do a review, a non-spoiler review. Now, with these types of streams, you know, you said, don't worry, I've seen Shang-Chi. I was sad because I know there's evil dragon in this movie, and I also told you. So it's okay. It's okay. Like, like people always ask me like, how do I do the reactions and not ruin stuff? It's just something I was able to do. It doesn't ruin the movies for me. And the ones that I really really want to see, like if somebody sends me something, like when you send me stuff for the Spider-Man, I just want to look at it. And I told you, like, yeah, thank you for it, but I'm not gonna look it down because I don't want to. I want to also build up enough like want for the movie to where certain things I'm just not gonna watch. So like there's a lot of creators on YouTube that are doing the reactions to every little bit of Spider-Man information that's dropping. I'm not doing that because I don't want to do it for myself, because I don't want to watch one of those videos where the one person who just happens to give you the details and the details are exactly right, and it's like, oh my god. I don't want to ruin that much of the movie for people, and I don't want to do it for myself because Spider-Man is one of my favorites in the MCU, in Marvel period. It's the Spider-Man, Wolverine, those are the top two for me. And the Spider-Man comics are the first comics that I ever bought for myself. So, Spider-Man, X-Men, Fantastic Four. So, but you didn't ruin anything, because I had an idea, because I did research on the Shang-Chi character, because I had never really read the comics. So I read about the dragons. I read about the potential of who could be in the series. Read about the father, the connection to that there's other kids. Even though in this series there's only him and a daughter, and a sister, and I think there's actually supposed to be a son involved too, but they didn't have that. But I wanted to know more about. I wanted to know more about the character, so I did a lot of reading on my own. So you didn't really ruin anything. If this rumor is true that Doctor Strange 2 will take place 2 years after WandaVision, and what was White Vision doing until 2 years? That's a good question. But is it 2 years though? I thought it was soon after WandaVision. Because then that wouldn't make sense. Well, I mean, unless they start the series off where she's kind of been going through the nether realm, like causing issues, and that's where the multiverse of madness starts, because she's been on the search for her kids for 2 years. But then that can play to a bigger bad, where it could be Nightmare, could be Mephisto, or it could be a combination of that, of those characters. Because, a lot of times they might not be able to show just one villain, you know what I'm saying? So they do an amalgamation where it's multiple characters into one character. I mean, because in the comics, Nightmare is the one who creates the boys. So those are fakes in the comic books. I mean, they're fakes in the TV show. They're fakes in the TV show. So, but if it's 2 years. I mean, yes, the question is what has White Vision been doing, but the other question is, what has Wanda been doing? Who has she whooped in the search for her kids? Because they're going to be real, and by the time we get to them, we're going to get to them, and then they're going to make themselves into teams so they can be a part of the West Coast Avengers, because they're part of the West Coast Avengers. So we know we're going to get them eventually. So that should be cool, because we're gonna have Kate Bishop. We're gonna have the twins. I mean, technically Spider-Man could be a part of this group because he's still technically a teenager. We're gonna have Stature. We're gonna have Miss Marvel. We're gonna have old boy's grandson from Falcon and Winter Soldier, because there's going to be a season 2. So in season 2, he's going to get Super Soldier Serum. Not the serum, but he's going to get the blood, the blood donation from his grandfather. Something's going to happen. They're going to make that happen. So don't forget that 2 years of Marvel movies and series can change everything, and also Wanda will be very powerful then. That's true. It's true. And 2, with this whole what if thing, What If is affecting the MCU, so in Loki, so who knows how it could affect the time, you know what I'm saying? So we really don't know. That's the one thing we really do not know. But also, like I said, Miss Marvel, oh, what's the girl's name? She's gonna show up in Captain Marvel. I think she shows up in Captain Marvel. Not just Miss Marvel. It's okay. I'm gonna hop off and lay down. Hope the rest of your stream goes well. Goes good. Get some big sleep. Thank you, Miss Fans. Thank you for your raid. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you so much. Love you so much, my friend. And I hope you get some rest, and I hope you feel great when you wake up after you get your big sleep. But thank you once again for stopping by. Yay. But get some big sleep, lady. Okay, you said, what would you think which will come first? Young Avengers or Avengers 5? Young Avengers. I think Young Avengers will come first. It'll either come soon before, or they could be assembled during the preemptive version of Avengers 5. Like in the beginning of the movie, they may need their help for something. But I'm hoping it's beforehand where they get their own either series or movie. Because the series will be dope. My question is, I know we're getting Miss Marvel. I know we're getting Miss Marvel series. Can we please get a Squirrel Girl? I want Squirrel Girl. I know they had the girl who does the AT&T commercials. She's supposed to be Squirrel Girl. She was lined up to be Squirrel Girl, which I'm okay with. I think she will look great as Squirrel Girl. The pictures I've seen, she looked great. And then they were planning on doing a series, but then the series got shelved. So I still want Squirrel Girl. That's what I want. Period. Does this mean that Ultron is Marvel's first openly gay character? Why do you say that? I don't know what made him gay. But if he is, then maybe. But yeah, so I think the Young Avengers should make an appearance before the Avengers 5. Because the Young Avengers could be the lead up to Avengers 5 with them actually needing help to stop whatever they need to stop. Or, maybe they've seen something that's coming because of somebody's abilities or somebody's powers or somebody's connection to the multiverse, and you know what I'm saying, they stop it. How you doing, sir? With it, welcome back to the channel. So it just really depends, you know what I'm saying. But I think because since we don't have the full Avengers reset right now, it's going to take some time before we can get Avengers, the next Avengers anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see a Young Avengers first. But there's one more person. Is America Chavez? Is that who it is? She's the one where her parents are aliens, and she grows up on Earth after her parents die in an intergalactic battle. And I think her parents are actually two female aliens. I think. I can't remember. I don't remember correctly. Well, you know what? I'll say the cartoon version off of the Disney Channel has her parents as two female aliens. So I mean, that could be, something towards having possibly openly gay characters. I just want it to be like whoever they whoever they choose to have that be part of their characteristics. I just want it to make sense. I don't want them just to do it to make people happy. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like you devalue the character as a whole just to make people happy. Before watching this What If episode, I thought Hank Pym is a good villain because of episode 3. Oh yeah, the Hank Pym villain was actually really good. Was really good. The idea behind it made sense. The idea behind it, but I did enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I really did enjoy it. I really gotta pee, you guys. We've been talking for almost 2 hours. Oh, let me close this. I don't need that open no more. Let me close Disney Plus. Okay, guys, you need to give me a moment. We're gonna put up Wolverine. So I think someone else should become Taskmaster in the MCU because fans are very angry what Marvel did to Taskmaster. You know what? Was I angry? No. I think what made me upset about the whole Taskmaster thing was that she was underutilized. I think the idea of her backstory becoming, her becoming the character becoming Taskmaster, because of the bomb explosion. Totally okay with that. Doesn't bother me at all. But just the fact that she was underutilized. You know what I'm saying? I think that should have been. I think she should have been. It should have been utilized differently. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. If I go use the bathroom, you guys mind if I go use the bathroom real quick? So I was gonna put the Wolverine right here, so I can check out Wolverine for a second. Okay, I'm not eating. It's always somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody. Somebody comes in, starving for attention. But yeah. My question to you is, do you think that what you're saying is like going to actually affect me? Do you? Like, is that what you think? I think it's funny. Which character you want to be sixth member of Sinister Six? I mean, you don't think it's gonna be Scorpion since we do have him? me the option to do it, then why can't I do it? Doesn't make sense. I still think we have, like I said, the option of it being Scorpion, to be honest with you, because he's still in. He's going to be in prison. He's in prison with Vulture right now. So that could be technically the sixth character. He already exists there. So if you had to think, who do you think will be a possible sixth member of the Sinister Six? Techno-Fist? Oh my goodness. Like I said, I was going to use the bathroom, but since we have the bots talking mess in chat, we're not going to do that because I don't want to leave and come back and see this a long list of BS. Okay. All right, cool. So we need to clear chat over there. So once again, the last episode of What If was, what if Ultron won? And basically, if he won, it's just the end of everything. But now we see that we have the Watcher joining forces with Supreme, Doctor Strange, and of course, we don't know who else they're going to bring into the picture to fight Ultron towards the end, because that's more likely what we're leading to. And of course, will there be a new character introduced? I don't think so. But could there be a character that's reintroduced that we got a nod to or a sneak peek to in previous series, like the Guardians of the Galaxy, which we've got nods to 2 new characters that never came to the big screen. We got nods to a character in one of the first Avenger movies that hasn't come to the big screen. He was on the small screen, but not the big screen. I don't know if you can guess who I'm referring to, but he necessarily wouldn't work in this realm. I don't think, because he's a physical character where his work is done with guns and hands. It's not mystical, it's no spells. But the other 2 that are given nods in Guardians of the Galaxy, they're on a different type of strength level, so they could work. You know what I'm saying? They could fight Ultron because they're powerful. But one is actually a villain, one is a good guy. So it just depends. But like I said, this was actually a really cool episode. I love what they did with it. I love where we're going with the MCU. I can't actually wait till season 2, because the implications from these next series of movies is going to come out are going to weigh heavy on the MCU. And the next What If series is going to actually do the same thing, where it kind of give us explanations, give us new versions of things, play off stuff that is like, fan fiction, it's like fan series for us, where things that we ask for or talk about in YouTube, on Twitter or in YouTube conversations. We know that by this point, if you don't know that the people at Marvel, they pay attention to what fans talk about. If you don't realize that, then you're just being oblivious. But they really do. That's why WandaVision teased us on so many levels, because they pay attention, and they troll us constantly. And you have to be a real fan to understand that you're being trolled by a multi-billion-dollar company, because they know they can. So, but with that being said, we're probably going to end this stream. We just hit a 2-hour mark. Had a good stream. Met some new people. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. All the links are down in the description for the YouTube, for the Twitter, for the Instagram, for the Twitch, for the Discord. Like, if you are interested in talking more, don't be afraid to hit me up. I speak to everybody. Just like if you've seen the videos I produce, I try to speak to everybody who comment. I do my best to communicate to each and every person. Sometimes I might miss a person or 2, but I do my best to try to speak to everybody. But thank you for stopping by for the stream. Hopefully, God willing, everything works out where the next stream will be available. We'll be able to get on time and run the stream perfectly. But it's real world. Perfect is not a real thing. It's an illusion. So, but we definitely had fun. Once again, all the links are down in the description, each and everything. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. My name is Nonfiction. I truly appreciate all you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the Fiction fam. Thank you for joining the streams. Thank you for your conversation. Thank you for everything. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. And none of it would make sense. I'll be talking to myself, literally. So, appreciate you. I love you. Have a great night, you guys. Peace. Like I said, hopefully see you guys on the next one. Appreciate you all.